Hi, today I want to show you the Zapper. I'm a big fan of the Zapper. It's one of these little things that when you try and explain it, it sounds a bit, new agey, kind of mystic meg stuff. But it's actually really, really good, and I've had really great experiences with it, and I know a lot of other people who've had really great experience with it. So it's originally the woman who pioneered this work was called Dr Hulda Clark. She's not alive anymore, but she's still got websites you can go and look up her work online. She found that most diseases in the body come down to the presence of parasites in the body, and that if we can heal our bodies from parasites, she believed that nearly every condition, every ailment, every imbalance in the body can then be corrected. And it's because we have these kind of invaders in our body that we become prone to other things. And she found the most efficient way of clearing the body from parasites was by using one of these. Now obviously there's other things you can do. You can take herbal supplements, things like wormwood and black clove, which you can get in tincture form or in powder form. Colonics is also very good. Colonics in enemas is also very good for clearing the body of parasites. But this is particularly, I think, very good. It's hard to explain what it does. It emits a frequency, a vibration, which is hostile to parasites, and parasites operate at a certain vibrational frequency. And when you put this on the body, it's like playing them really loud heavy metal music, and they hate it and they go away because they don't like it. If you play them loud heavy metal music non-stop 24 hours a day, they decide to leave your body. So yeah, she defined what vibrational rate the parasites operate at, and then manufactured this tool to help kill them at that rate. She actually sells, or her company sells boxes, and you can get other things that do this. This one is made by a man called Don Croft, who is still alive. He works with his wife and he produces them. There's a basic Zapper, and this is the Terminator Zapper, which they've also used Reich technology, and they've put extra crystals and stuff in, which also help heal the body. And the battery in it lasts forever, so I find a battery lasts at least 6 months, if not a year. You have to worry about replacing the battery often, but it's got all these extra crystals and stuff in. So I think probably most of us have parasites of some kind or another. It depends how severe, but most of us have parasites in our body. We get them from, if we've got animals, from touching the animals. They can be in the water if you've been travelling in somewhere like India. There's lots of ways that you can pick them up just from the environment. And I think it's good to do a course on the Zapper regularly, maybe like every 3 months, every 6 months or so, just to see what's going on in your body and help get your body rid of anything that's been harbouring in there. So I find that I'll do it for maybe a few days, maybe like 3 or 4 days, and I'll be getting really good results. And then after 3 or 4 days, I'm wearing it and I don't really notice anything anymore. And that's when my body's got rid of what it had to get rid of. And then I give it a break. And then a few months later, I just feel intuitively like, oh, I should give that another go, and I have another go on it. I've also done it with the boys, and I've got really good results with them. You know, worms is a very common thing with children, so it's really good if you've got children who are suffering from any kind of those issues, to work with them on it, because it's not painful. It's very quick and easy to do. So essentially, you turn it on. You can see when it's on because the light flashes, and you hold it next to your body, and it emits an electrical charge. It's good to move it around the body and have it on different places in the body, because you just leave it on one place in the body, then the parasites just go to a different place, so it's not going to have so much effect. So I have a wristband. You can put it in your wristband and just wear it on your wrist like that. That's a good way to do it. And I would say to begin with, maybe just to leave it on for half an hour in each place in the body. So put it on half an hour on one wrist, then half an hour on the other wrist. And just to see how you get on with that. You might experience like an itching or a kind of slight burning. When it's really working, you'll feel almost like an electric shock, and that's when it's really killing the parasite. So if you can bear with it when it's doing that and let it get through that bit, then that's when you're really going to get rid of the parasites. If you need to take it off, then that's fine, but just try and put it back on as quickly as possible. So to start off, just do half an hour maybe on each wrist, and then work it around the body, maybe come back to each wrist and do it for a couple of days till you notice benefits. One thing I really notice when I'm doing it is that I sleep, I need much less sleep, and I wake up really alert when I've been wearing it overnight, so it's really helpful for clearing out the mind as well as the body. So you put it on your wrist. You can also put it in your waistband. It's another good place to do it, especially if you've got parasites in the stomach, which is where most of us have them. So just tuck it into your waistband like that, switch it on, leave it for half an hour. It's good if you're just sitting on the computer watching a movie, obviously not if you're walking around doing stuff, it's going to be a bit uncomfortable. But if you're just sitting down, and you can actually see I came back from India with parasites, and you can actually see there, that's where I zapped them, the little scar. That was about 2 weeks ago, but I've got little scars there. There's my scar on that side. Ethan had worms, and he wore it on his wrists, and he's got little scars on his wrists where he burned the parasites. So if you haven't got parasites, you won't notice anything. If you wear it and you haven't got parasites, you won't feel any burning, you won't get that kind of shock like that, you won't get any itching, because there's nothing going on in your body. But if you have got parasites, you notice. The other really good place to wear it is in a sock. If you sleep with it overnight in a sock, then that really works overnight. So you could do one night on one foot and the next night on one foot. So I would say do a couple of hours in total on each wrist, a couple of hours in total on each side of your stomach, and a night each in each foot, and then it should clear your body of whatever's harbouring. And try and do that every few months to be really sure that you haven't got anything zapping you, stealing your energy, and running down your immune system in your body. We sell them on the website, on the Raw Living website, and the basic model is very cheap. I think it's about £30. This one's a bit more, it's about £90, but once you bought one it should last you for life. They don't break, to my knowledge, and yeah, I really recommend trying it out, especially if you have any problems with parasites already, or you've been travelling somewhere like India and you want to be sure to get the baddies out of your system. Alright, thank you, and I'll be back with another video next month.
Thank you. Bye.